like that it will come. So now I am showing you that page. 1 minute. I'm showing you that page. Yeah. Who came first today? Who came today? I think some girl came.
Yes, sir.
Who Kirti? Was
Sir,
it
Mahima.
Kirti? Pardon?
Mahima.
Magima, please start reading this on the screen. Please read.
The Reserve Bank. The Reserve Bank has been given the powers under the RBI Act 1934 to register, lay down policy, issue directions, inspect, regulate, supervise, and exercise surveillance over NBFCs that meet the 50-50 criteria of principal business.
I don't
Who
know what is
control?
that. I don't know what is that 50-50, but simply we will stop with this. We will stop with this. Yeah. Yeah, we will stop with that. Now go to who controls NBFC in India. Continue.
Who controls NBFC in India? The Reserve Bank of India. The Department of Non-Banking Supervision is entrusted with the responsibility of regulation and supervision of non-banking financial companies, that is NBFCs, under the regulatory provisions contained under Chapter 3B and C and Chapter 5 of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Is NBFC controlled by RBI? Though NBFCs come under the purview of the Companies Act, they are exempted from the above rules since they come under RBI regulation under the Reserve Bank of India Act. Are NBFCs regulated by SEBI? Regulations of NBFCs are regulated by SEBI, while the Nidhi and chit fund companies are regulated by Department of Company Affairs. Housing finance companies are regulated by National Housing Bank. How does RBI control over NBFC? The Reserve Bank of India has been given the powers under the RBI Act 1934 to register, lay down policy, issue
That's the same.
directions.
I think it is the same
Yes,
thing. Not the same thing, not required. We'll omit
repeat
it.
it.
Yeah. Can
Okay.
RBI punish NBFC?
Punish. The Reserve Bank can penalize NBFCs for violating the provisions of the RBI Act or the directions or orders issued by RBI under RBI Act. Is NBFC notified by central government? Section 2M4 of the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, SARFAESI Act, empowers the central bank to issue a notification
No,
specifying.
Central government.
Empowers the central government to issue a notification specifying any non-banking financial company, NBFC, as a financial institution for the purpose of the SARFAESI Act. Is
I will
NBFC
explain.
a government?
I will explain afterwards. Continue. Is NBFC? Yeah.
Is NBFC a government company? Sections 445IB and 45IC of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, 2 of 1934 shall not apply to any non-banking financial company as defined in Section 45IF of the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, 2 of 1934, being a government company as defined in Section 617 of the Companies Act 1956.
Net answer is no. Net answer is no. NBFCs are not government companies. Yeah. Continue.
Is NBFC legal in India? NBFC is an organization that provides banking and financial services, and it is governed Reserve Bank of India within the framework of Reserve Bank of India Act 1934, Chapter 3B, and the instructions issued by it. Can RBI remove director of NBFC? Power to remove directors, new section 41D. The bank may, if it is satisfied in the public interest or to prevent the affairs of an NBFC being conducted in a manner detrimental to the depositors or creditors or for proper management of the company, remove from office a director of such company, which is India's largest NBFC. Shriram Finance Limited has been established as the largest retail NBFC in India post the merger with Shriram Transport Finance Company, the largest financer of commercial vehicles, and Shriram City Union Finance, the largest financer of two-wheelers. Do NBFC need RBI license? All the NBFCs are required to seek regulation with RBI irrespective
Re-
of whether
registration.
oh, seek registration with RBI irrespective of whether they accept public deposits or not. Is NBFC a private company? Procedure to incorporate an NBFC. A company should first be registered under the Companies Act 2013 or should already be registered under the Companies Act 1956 as either a private limited or a public limited company. How many types of RBI are there in NBFC?
No, this is wrong.
And
That's wrong. How many types are there?
yes,
Mm.
NBFCs can be classified into two broad categories. That is, first, NBFCs accepting public deposit, and second is NBFCs not accepting or holding public deposit. What are problems faced by NBFC in India? Intricate NBFC compliances in India. It becomes increasingly tiresome to address all aspects in consolidation. Moreover, it also becomes tedious to know about the filing requirement of the prescribed returns. This is probably one of the most intricate challenges encountered by NBFCs. Are NBFC better than banks? NBFC's base interest rate is based on the prime lending rate, which the RBI does not regulate. Hence, NBFCs enjoy greater flexibility and can offer competitive rates of interest to their customers. NBFCs have easy to meet eligibility criteria, which broadens their range of con- consumers. Why are NBFC failing in India? However, NBFC have also suffered from higher non-performing assets as compared to banks because they tend to lend to lower income segments and the informal sector, while banks do not prefer lending to such segments given that this increases the chance of a default. What are the disadvantages of NBFC? Disadvantages of NBFC. An NBFC is not a part of the payment and settlement system, and as such, an NBFC cannot issue checks drawn on itself. Deposit insurance facility is not available for NBFC depositors, unlike in case of banks. All NBFCs cannot accept deposits, only some can. Who is the number one finance company in India?
1 minute.
Bajaj
No. Which is the number one finance? Continue.
Which is the number one finance company in India? Bajaj Finance Limited. Founded in 2007, Bajaj Finance Limited is a subsidiary of Bajaj Finserv Limited. It is headquartered in Pune. The company deals in loans, general insurance, consumer finance, small and medium-sized enterprises, commercial lending, and wealth management. Which NBFC company is best in India? The top 10 NBFCs in India 2021. Power Finance Corporation Limited, Shriram Transport Finance Company Limited, Bajaj Finance Limited, Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services Limited, Muthoot Finance Limited, HDB Finance Services, Chola Mandalam, Tata Capital Financial Services Limited.
So thank you. All these questions I collected from Google just by searching India, then NBFCs, then I got all this information. Now, out of this, what is more important for you from your IBPSPO or say Federal Bank interview is that what are the differences between banks and NBFCs? See, NBFCs are companies registered under the Companies Act, whereas banking companies are registered under Banking Regulation Act. NBFC's deposits are not guaranteed by DICGC, whereas bank deposits up to 5 lakhs per person or guaranteed by Deposit Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. The name of the chairman is Mr. M.D. Pathro, Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India. Then some of the NBFCs do not accept deposits. And even if they accept deposits, they cannot accept demand deposits. They can accept only time deposits. Banks can accept both time deposits and demand deposits. Banks participate in payment and settlement system, whereas NBFCs do not participate in payment and settlement system. This much will do for your interview purposes. I was telling you that I'll be explaining something that is regarding NBFCs are also included under the SURFACE Act because NBFCs also finance against house properties given as mortgage. So when they have to be brought for sale, you require the powers of SURFACE Act so that the property can be brought to sale directly without going to the court, without going through legal proceedings. So this much information is what can be made use of for you. Now I have to go to your another paper. What is that?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Te-
NBFCs cannot issue checks drawn on
Yeah.
itself means sir?
Yeah, no. NBFCs are not permitted to have
Deposit.
demand deposits.
Yes.
They are not permitted to have savings account and current account and all that. That is the reason. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, I read somewhere NBFC cannot issue checks
Yeah.
drawn on itself.
No. That is right. Because NBFCs are not permitted to open demand deposits, that is savings bank or current account. They
Yes,
can
sir.
open only fixed deposits. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, very good. Now I think in India, the prepaid charges are being raised. I read today, earlier I was getting prepaid charges of 1,799 rupees for 1 year with 24 GB under Airtel. But now I found it was not there, but they have introduced a scheme 2,995.
I
Now,
checked today itself.
yeah, it has
I
increased.
was doing the recharge. That
2,995, where they give you 2 GB per day or something like that. Anyhow, that's right. But they have
Sir,
brought one good thing now for foreigners also. It is available for 1 full year with 2 GB and with SMS facility. That's a good thing. That is a good facility that will be helpful for people like me who are abroad. Very good. Now we have to go through our, what is that, our IBPS. Somebody was asking some doubt. What is the doubt?
sir, is there any PDF to segregate all the schemes, sir?
Yeah, it is there now. I think I would have given you government schemes. No, but one thing, today I asked a candidate a question about Uttar Pradesh government schemes, and I saw so many schemes are there under Uttar Pradesh. I think I have given it under link also. Uttar
yes,
Pradesh,
sir.
yeah, that link,
In Telegram.
yeah, in Telegram I have given it. Sarkari.
Sir, even other state students also read the PDF, sir.
Other states students also must get to know about their states schemes by going through their government this thing. You can search like this in Google itself. Like
Sir,
I
उसी
search
लिंक से भी आ रहे हैं.
in the same link we are getting for others, other states also.
हाँ.
No?
So there is option to get other state scheme as well in that link.
अच्छा, ये तो हम देखा नहीं. Oh, here सरकारी योजना उत्तर प्रदेश menu. Anyhow, doesn't, if that provides, fine. अच्छा जी, इधर लेफ्ट साइड में आता है, करेक्ट. I will show you. I will show you. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. And now I have to share this. I have to share this with you. This is are you seeing now? Uttar Pradesh, are you seeing now on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, when I click this menu, I think we are getting other states also. For
Okay, sir.
example, somebody is from Tamil. Anybody is from Tamil Nadu here now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Supposing we click Tamil Nadu, we get like this. Tamil Nadu Makkalai Thedi Maruthuvam scheme, Tamil Nadu Credit Guarantee Scheme, then online new smart ration card not required, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Comprehensive Health Insurance Scheme, Pregnant Women Registration Tamil Nadu, then check Tamil Nadu Sanctuary, both kuch hai. So likewise, everybody, oh, thank you. Who told this that all states are available here? Madhima?
Mm. Yes, sir. I checked for Delhi and I was not getting it. Then you sent the link and then I checked the link. उसमें Delhi का भी मिल गया था.
Super. Good. Very nice. Very nice. In fact, central government ko bhi hai ji. Central government ko bhi hai. Acha ji. So many. This is very favorite question for interview. PM Swanidhi Yojana. It's a famous for platform vendors. Maximum loan up to 10,000 rupees. Then CSC Digital Seva Portal. Surakshi Matriva Abhiyan. What is this? Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matriva Abhiyan is a
For
new
pregnant
initiative.
ladies.
Oh, pregnant ladies. Acha, 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 acha.
Tritva Abhiyan.
Yeah, you must go through that. Then DigiLocker, UIDAA Aadhaar Services, Pradhan Mantri, again another Matriva Vandana Yojana, 6,000 pregnancy aid. Then academic, see, we are, while reading this, just now I am reminded of a bad thing. So anybody from Rajasthan here? No? Anybody from Rajasthan? Nobody. Thank God. See what happened in Rajasthan. It seems there is a rule that people cannot get government job if they have more than 2 kids. There is a rule, it seems. So one couple, what they have done, they had 3 children. They gave one girl for adoption to somebody else. So 2 kids. And it seems suddenly one more daughter was born about 3 months back. Useless fellows. They have killed that girl by dumping her on some river far away from their house. Some people were observing them and they brought it to the notice like that. So that's what it is. That is why there is one scheme known as, what is that? Girls Baby. What is the name of that scheme?
Sukanya Samriddhi.
Beti Bachao,
Oh,
है ना? Beti Bachao, Sukanya Samriddhi, and all that schemes are there. Acha, we will go through this later on. Now we have to go through.
Sir, sorry to interrupt in between.
Yeah,
Sir, in
tell me.
Kerala, there was a news called the gold rate is being linked with the bank rate. What does that actually mean? This is the first state to establish that.
Gold is linked
Gold
to
bank rate.
No. That must be sovereign gold bond scheme. Sovereign
no,
gold
sir.
bond. Sovereign
There
gold
was
bond.
a न्यूज की वहाँ पे केरला में स्टैंडर्ड रेट चलेगा जो भी बैंक रेट होगा उसी पे गोल्ड का प्राइस डिसाइड होगा.
अच्छा अच्छा. Oh, please download that content and share it so that we can know also. And in fact,
Okay, sir.
I came across this one while I was interviewing that guy for. He wanted me to ask questions regarding stock exchange. So I was going through this 25 stock market terms. So first we will go through this. We will get to know this and then go ahead with whatever we have to study there later on. These questions will be useful when they want to ask questions regarding stock exchanges and also about SEBI and other things. So now, who will read? 1 minute. Volunteer, please raise your hands.
Sir,
Yeah, very good. Lavanya Prakash, others Rabindra Kirti. Very good. First, Lavanya Prakash, can you please start reading it? If necessary, I will explain. Continue.
Balika Samriddhi Yojana. Is that?
No, acha, acha. Are you seeing that? Balika, I wanted to show
Yes.
some other. 1 minute. I will stop share. I'll share. I'll share. Yeah. Now you'll be getting something else. Are you getting this? Yeah. 25 stock market terms.
Yes, sir.
Please read.
Understanding the stock market can be seen as a challenging task. Some confusing terms and concepts will frustrate you, but being familiar with these terms will surely help you. These stock market terms will improve your stock market vocabulary and help you become a better successful investor. So let us understand these 25 essential market terms that every investor should know. Annual report. An annual report is a yearly report that every company prepares to impress the shareholders of their company. The annual report consists of lots of information about a company, from cash flow to management strategy. Several people read the annual report to look at the company's solvency and judge their financial position.
Very good. So this is
Arbitrage.
this is required because people, when they want to invest in stock markets, they will go through the annual reports also. But of course, we go through annual report of banks to know about deposit advances, NPA, and then profit made, NIM, net interest margin, then gross NPA percentage, net NPA percentage, and all that. Now, arbitrage. Please read.
Arbitrage. Arbitrage means purchasing like borrowing money from one
No. I think your internet is not all right. Sorry, we will go to Rabindra. Rabindra,
yes, sir.
arbitrage means, please read. Arbitrage means,
Arbitrage means purchasing something like foreign money from one place and selling it to another place where the price of the foreign money is higher than buying place. For example, if stock is trading out $20 from one market and $21 on other market, the trader must buy shares at $20 from one market and seller sell them for $21 on the different market, getting the difference amount between both the market price.
I think
Average,
this is something to do with both India and also foreign. They are using foreign. Make it rupees. Okay, continue. Averaging down.
averaging down. Averaging down means the investor buys more stock when the price of a particular stock goes down. This decreases the average purchase price of your specific stock. Several investors use this strategy if they feel that consensus about a specific company is wrong. So they expect the stock price to jump back and earn profit. Bear market. It is a market where investors talk about the stock market performing in a downward trend, or it is a certain period where the prices of multiple stocks are falling. Broker. A broker is a person who buys and sells investment on your behalf and in exchange takes a certain amount of money called commission or fee. Dividend.
1 minute. Dividend, where is, I think, dividend. Continue.
A dividend means when the company earns profit, a particular portion of the earnings is distributed to shareholders or the people who owns the company stock on a quarter or annual basis. Not every company pays dividends, and if you are after penny stocks, you will likely not get any dividends.
No, I think this last sentence not required for us. Here, I think they are telling some stocks being sold in penny, that is not in dollars. There are no such shares nowadays. Everything is sold at a higher price only. Now, next, who will read next? After that, we will go to Kirti. Kirti,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute. Kirti, you will read from just a minute. Dividend over Sensex.
Hello.
Please read. Yeah,
Sensex is a figure that indicates all the relative share prices that are listed on the Bombay Stock Exchange.
that is 30 leading company shares. Continue.
Nifty, the Nifty 50 index called the National Stock Exchange of India, is the primary and Brad-based stock market index for
It
the
should be
equity market of India.
it should be brand based. Yeah.
Okay, brand-based stock market index for the equity market of India. The Nifty 50 consists of 50 Indian company stocks in 12 different sectors, and it is one out of 2 stocks indices that are mainly used in the stock market.
This is one. Another one is BSE Sensex. Continue.
Yes. Quote, the stock's latest trading prices contain information that is given in a quote. Sometimes the quote is delayed by 20 minutes unless you are an actual stockbroker working in an existing trading platform.
Continue.
Share market. A share market is a market in which shares of a particular company are purchased and sold. The stock market is a definite example of a share market. Bull market. It is a market where investors talk about the stock market performing in an upward trend, or it is a certain period where the prices of multiple stocks are increasing.
Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes.
Bid price. Bid price.
A bid price is nothing but the amount that you desire to pay for a particular share. Ask price. Ask price is a specific price at which you are looking to sell a share.
Okay. Order.
Order means the purpose of buying and selling shares in a given range of price. For example, you have placed an order to buy 200 shares from company A at a maximum price of rupees 50 per share. Trading volume. Trading volume means the number of shares that are traded on a particular day. Market capitalization. It simply means the value of a company according to the stock market. That is the current value of all shares of a company put together.
This is a very favorite question in Federal Bank interview. Invariably, they will ask, what is our share price? Market price. Then what is our market capitalization? That is how they will ask. That is number of shares issued into the share market price as on that day. Very good. Next, we will ask somebody else to read. Kirti.
Sir, I have read.
You already read. Thank you. Then we will go to Bhargav Tankala. Bhargav Tankala, you are the regional rural bank boy, na?
No, sir.
I am always confusing for you. Continue. Market capitalization.
Market capitalization. It simply means the value of the company according to the stock market. That is the current value of all the shares of the company put together.
Okay.
Intraday trading. Intraday trading means buying and selling your desired stocks on the same day. So that before trading, our positions will be closed within the same day.
Yeah, continue. Market order. I think your internet is not. Hello, your internet is very bad, Bhargav. Next, who is there? Who can read? Somebody else, please raise your hand. Those who have got good internet. Yeah. We will go to Sheikh Azamatullah. Sheikh Azamatullah, please read.
Yes, sir. Market order. A market order is an order to buy and sell shares at a market price. Several investors don't go with this order because the trade price in the market order remains volatile. Day order. A day order is an order that remains good till the end of the trading day. If the order does not perform by the time market closes, the order will be cancelled. Limit order. A limit order is to buy shares below a fixed price and sell shares above the fixed price. It is advisable to use a limit order to trade shares. Portfolio. Portfolio is a collection of all the investments that an investor has made right from purchasing a share for the first time. Liquidity. Liquidity means how stocks can sold off quickly. Shares that get sold consist of high trade volumes quickly and are called high liquid. IPO.
Highly.
IPO means private companies turning into public company by issuing its shares to the public for the first time. In the case of IPO, investor can buy shares directly from the company.
1 minute. Wait. Here they are telling IPO means private company. Maybe correct. Private limited company means minimum number of shareholders 2, maximum number of shareholders 200. Public limited company means minimum number of shareholders 7, maximum unlimited. So they are telling if there is a company which is private, in the case of private limited company, the shares are sold and bought among the relatives and friends. So when they want to turn into public, they go for IPO. That is
Yes, sir.
right. Or it
Okay.
can be sometimes when a company is started as a public limited company itself, they are coming out for issue of shares first time in the market. That is known as IPO. Continue.
Yes, sir.
Secondary.
Secondary sharing. It is another offering used to sell more stocks and gain more money from the public. Sir, does that mean that is follow on FPO, sir? Secondary sharing means?
No. In secondary sharing is what is being sold in the secondary market. See, IPO is what we buy, secondary market. Yeah, continue. Going long.
Going long. Betting on the price of a stock that will increase so that you can buy at a low price and sell at a high price.
Yeah, that is keeping it pending with you for a long time. That is
Yes.
going long. Very good. That is nice. Now we have to go to.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
This. Yeah.
Sir, liquidity means how quickly we get your money, cash or gold. That is means liquidity, sir.
Liquidity means anything that is convertible into cash early. For example, a savings bank deposit is more liquid, has got more liquidity. You can take it anytime. Then house property is not liquid. It is difficult for us to sell it. Whereas gold is slightly better liquid than property because it can be sold. There is more demand for it. Yeah. Yeah. Now
Sir,
I think yes.
Sir, but is in these pages the liquidity is different meaning, sir. That way asking.
No. Liquidity means say in the case of shares, if you are able to bring it to cash early, that is, if you are able to sell, that is liquidity. Very good. So now we will go to which one we were reading yesterday. MCLR, base rate something and all. We were studying. Then I stopped you at DRI. DRI, I think we studied. Now other exemptions. We can start reading this 1 minute. Other exemptions. Sudaroli. Is your internet okay? Please try. Other exemptions. Please read number 5.
Can you please explain types of investment like foreign portfolio, foreign direct, the differences?
No. FDI. You want to know what is FDI, na?
Yes, sir. FDI, foreign portfolio investment.
FDI. What FDI means foreign direct investment. Foreign direct investment. That is, people invest in share market directly. Foreign direct investment is a major monetary source of economic development in the form of a currency. A foreign direct investment is an investment in the form of a controlling ownership in a business in one of the country by an entity based in another country. It is thus distinguished from a foreign portfolio investment by a notion of direct control. FDI will have direct control. FPI will not have direct control. Broadly, foreign direct investment includes mergers, acquisitions, building new facilities, reinvesting profits. All these things are not required for our interview purposes. For our interview purposes, foreign direct investment is foreign companies or foreigners investing in India to have control over the functioning. That is why in the banking sector now, FDI is allowed up to 74%. FDI investment can be done up to 74%. So likewise, the foreigners, when they can invest in share market directly, have control over the company's functioning also, because they can become a director. Such people, such investments are called FDI. And FDI is the major country that is giving more investment to India under FDI is Mauritius. Say almost all our politicians also, when they want to invest, they send the money through Mauritius and get it invested here, because there are certain tax concessions and all between India and Mauritius. Whereas a foreign portfolio investment is having a not direct control over the company. That is what I can tell you about it now. We were reading what
Okay, sir. Thank you.
we were reading this. We wanted to study with this. Please read this other exemption, Sudaroli.
Sir, can't see the screen, sir.
You can't see the screen? Acha. I have stopped that and yeah. Continue. Other exemptions.
Scrap loan. In case of scrap loan up to rupees 3 lakh, interest rates are as specified by the Government of India. Interest subvention is given by Government of India to banks. Rupee export credit advances. In case of rupee export credit advances, interest rates can be below base rate to the extent of interest subvention available. ALMC, Asset Liability Management Committee. When the period base rate was effective, base rate was to be reviewed at least once in a quarter with the approval of board or Asset Liability Management Committee. As
Every
per the
bank
bank's
will,
practice,
every bank will have ALMC. Continue.
bank should convey the exchange in base rate to the general public through appreciate channels. Bank
Appropriate
can
channel.
choose
Appropriate channels.
appropriate channels. Bank can choose fixed or floating rate.
Mm.
Banks are free to determine service charges for any type of transaction.
See, actually, fixed interest rate means when bank gives loan, they will say we'll be charging so much interest. That will not be revised even after a repo rate is changed. But nowadays, almost all loans are given based on a repo rate linked to repo rate. Okay, continue. Reverse mortgage loan.
Reverse mortgage loan.
Sir, which rate is beneficial for banks, sir? Fixed or floating rate, sir?
It is a very tough question. There is no definite answer. It depends on how the market is moving. If the interest rate is coming down at that stage, it is good for bank to give a fixed rate. You would have charged a higher rate. Okay. Now,
Okay, sir.
if the repo rate comes down also, you can charge the higher interest rate. But nowadays, where the repo rate is going up, giving loan at fixed rate is not advantageous for bank. It is advantageous for bank to link it repo rate. But for
Okay,
customer, here also in America and Canada, you have a system. fixed interest rate. But here they are very clever. They give you fixed rate for 5 years only. Whereas in India, I think we have a concept fixed rate for all time, say about 20 years. That such a scheme is not here. But you have variable interest also, where depending on the rate increase, the interest may go up and down. Now, reverse mortgage, continue.
Sir,
Reverse
I'm having
mortgage
doubt,
loan.
sir.
Pardon?
Sir, I'm having a doubt. Sir, is it mandatory to lower the interest rate if the repo rate is low?
No. Now it has been made compulsory. See, previously about 2-3 years back and all, when the repo rate was reduced also, banks were not passing on the benefit to the customers. Now it has been made compulsory that when the interest rates are linked to the repo rate, so that when the repo rate comes down, they have to reduce the interest rate if it is linked to repo rate. If it is not linked to repo rate, it need not be reduced.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank you.
now reverse mortgage loan. Please read.
It is primarily emphasized exterior position.
Hello, you keep your mic near your mouth and read. It looks as if you are talking from inside a well. Hello, Sudar Vali. கொஞ்சம் இறைஞ்சு படிமா. தமிழ் தானே உனக்கு சுடர்வழி?
ஆமா சார்.
கொஞ்சம் இறைஞ்சு படி பார்க்கலாம்.
இப்போ ஓகேவா சார்?
படி.
Married couples are also eligible. One should be 50 plus age and another should not be below the 55 years of age. House owned by the senior citizen will be mortgaged to the bank or lender, and the lender will pay money to the senior citizen on the monthly basis or on agreed terms. Maximum period is 20 years normally. After the borrower's death, the loan will be repaid to the same property and any surplus will be paid to the seller.
But this is only theoretical question. Normally interviews, they don't ask. Even if they ask only for commerce students, they will ask this question. Very good. So we will stop today with.
Is mortgage loan for immovable property as well or not?
Mortgage loan is always over immobile property only.
No, sir, I was asking movable.
Movable
Is it for movable as well?
No, it is not there. This is only for fixed properties, that is houses. That is, it is to help the old people, to get monthly income, to get money for their living. That is why. But this is theoretical. I have not come across any such cases while working. And but for knowledge sake, we can know about this. Very good. Thank you.
Can you please
I have a question.
Pardon?
Can you please explain mortgage loan a little? All I read was mortgage loan for immovable property. Like we need to buy a house and we will mortgage the house itself.
Yeah. See, mortgage loan means what? When you are going to buy a house, you will be giving about 20% of the total cost towards margin. Balance 80% cost will be given by the bank. So bank, while giving the loan, will first verify whether you have capacity to repay. They will go through your income. They will also go through the estimate that you have prepared for construction of the house. If you are buying a ready-made house, they will go through the engineer valuation to decide about the valuation of the property. Apart from that, banks will get the title in your favor being verified. If you have already purchased land, they will verify whether you have got title to over the land so that you can construct over that. Or if you are buying a flat which is under construction, they will find out whether the seller has got right to sell the property to you. This job will be done by the bank's lawyers. Then the papers will be processed and then loan sanctioned, sanction ticket given and acceptance received. Then they will take a demand promissory note and also say an agreement for repayment of money over 20 years, 30 years, like that, whatever agreement they have got. Apart from that, apart from that, they will take the property papers from you as equitable mortgage. They will collect the title deeds from you, and it will also be registered with the registrar for notional value. And during this process, the bank officer will visit the branch or visit the spot and check up whether the property is there, whether construction is going on properly or not. So this is known as mortgage. In India, we take mortgage by equitable mortgage. Earlier, as per law, Transfer of Property Act, there is no need for registration. But what happened? Banks were giving equitable mortgage whereby the customer will come and give the original title deeds to us, and we will give. They were not getting it registered. What happened? Many people, they took duplicate title deeds and they were giving duplicate title deeds to some other bank or some other party and they raising funds. And in order to prevent that, this system has come whereby they the registration is done. I think nowadays they are following some CE or SAI, Central some registration authority something. They register the properties so that the charge in favor of bank is entered in the books of the registrar. And if the loan becomes NPA, then only SURFACE Act is implemented and the property brought to sale. Okay, thank you.
Sir, please
Sir, I
explain
have a
MCLR,
doubt.
sir.
Pardon?
Sir,
Sir,
please explain MCLR, sir.
MCLR, I don't know. But
Okay,
sir,
it was
there
not.
was a question.
Hmm.
Sir, there was a previously asked question that you have shared of Federal Bank. So can you explain it a little bit? Sir, there was a question. If you want to take a car loan, will you change your mind because of the increase in interest rate? So what
That is,
will be the
you,
appropriate answer?
you have to say, no. I will come to Federal Bank only because I like your service. You're all processing the papers nicely. I'm very happy about the friendly service you are giving. I will come to you only. This is theoretical answer. Practical answer is we will certainly change. If somebody else offers at a lower price, you will go there automatically. Understand? So
Yes, sir.
the interview answer is different from you should answer tactfully, and the interviewer should not get a suspicion you are telling a lie.
Okay.
You should tell as if you should act like Mammootty and tell him nicely. Anybody from Kerala? What is the name of the latest movie Mammootty has acted?
That's
Hello?
Nanpagal Mayakam.
Correct. That movie has come. It seems it has come very well. That he was sharing some YouTube and all. Anyhow, thank you. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
thank
you,
you.
sir.
Bye.